I'd like to share with you the story of a little goat. After watching this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you. Here at Creativity School, we inspire and empower creators of tomorrow.
I love a good story, but I like stories that have a little adversity to them. And I think all of you in here have probably gone through some type of adversity. So I'm going to share this story with you.
I am wondering, and I'm springing this on Miss Vanessa. I was watching her TED Talk last night, and I had never heard the story about the goat.
Yes.
So would you mind sharing the story about the goat?
Absolutely.
And if we have time, we'll ask some questions.
All right. So
we're going to shake it up today.
There you go. And just to let you know, that goat story is very near and dear to me and Coy, because we were very, very special little children. And I'll tell you why after the story. So there was a farmer and his wife who had a little goat, and they loved this little goat very, very much. But the goat had a lot of problems. You see, the goat, it stuttered really badly, and it had a reading problem. It couldn't read the things on the farm properly, and it always got them backwards and messed up. And then it always had these sensory issues that would make it buck and carry on. Every time it felt something or it got afraid, it would just buck. But one day the farmer and his wife decided they were going to go into town, and they tied the little goat up outside near the well. Now, while the farmers were away, the goat heard one of the cocks crow, and it scared her so bad that she bucked and bucked and bucked and bucked and bucked until she ended up in the well. Now, the well was very, very deep, y'all. And she looked around and she said, well, I'm stuck in the well. What am I supposed to do? Well, her parents taught her that, if you ever feel afraid or whatever, and you feel you can't get your words out, all you need to do is sing, because she stuttered really bad. So they taught her to sing. So she sang songs to herself, and she entertained herself and everything. And the farmer and his wife came back, and when they called, little goat, where are you, little goat? And basically the little goat was like, I'm here in the well. And the goat and the farmer and his wife run over to the well, and they see the little goat. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do? The goat is in the well. What are we going to do? And the people heard the screaming and the hollering. And so all the neighbors came running, and they go, what's wrong? Well, our goat has fallen deep into the well. Well, what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to run to the shed, and I'm going to get my rope, and I'll throw it into, and just as he said it, the other people in the community said, you can't do that. If you throw that rope down there, you're going to kill her. Oh, the farmer thought. So let's think about what we can do. And while they thought, the little goat sang songs to herself like, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. She'd sing songs to herself. And she just entertained herself while she waited. And so the people around in the community said, isn't this the goat with all the problems? And the farmer's wife said, yeah. They said, well, why are you trying to save her? Well, we love her very, very much. Yeah, but, it's deep in the well and it's not going to get out. We think the best thing you should do is just bury her. Bury her? Yes. Throw all the dirt into the well and just give her a decent burial. And the farmer's wife looked at each other and they knew, we can't do anything to get her out. What are we going to do? So they all went to their sheds and they got their shovels. And they came back and they began to shovel dirt deep into the well. And they shoveled the dirt. And every time they shoveled the dirt, the little goat did something that nobody expected. Every time she felt the dirt on her back, she would shake it off and pack it underneath her feet. And every time she felt that dirt on her back, her sensory issues would make her shake it off and pack it underneath her feet. And she would step on the dirt, and when they would shovel the dirt on her, she'd step on more dirt, shake it off, and pack it under, shake it off, pack it under, shake it off, pack it under, shake it off, pack it under, until she rose out of the dug well, the golden goat she was. I am the goat. Yeah, I am the goat. I stutter really badly. I sing to help me to keep from stuttering. That's how me and Miss Coy learned how to sing. Yes, and I have sensory issues. Remember what I told you? It's called synesthesia. And it is the ability to see, smell, feel, taste, and hear color. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Yeah, it's not fun all the time. It's not fun all the time. But it does make me a little different than other people. It makes me taste the color yellow that tastes like pickles. And the sound of pink sounds like bells. And blue is like salt. It's like salt to me. And black sounds like harmony. So I'm a little different, but I got 5 minutes, and I'm going to just say to you all have differences. Everybody has a difference. Some people like gray clouds in the sky, and they like rain. Other people like just sunshine, and that's okay. Whatever you like is okay. When we do this kind of artwork, it is about you expressing yourself. And in doing so, hopefully you find out who you are and that you can do whatever you put your mind to do. And so we're going to get to Miss Heidi now.
Yeah, I loved that story because I think a lot of times we listen to people, who say that we should, just let them go. She's not going to amount to anything, or she's not good at this. Right. If we listen to things like that and we let it limit us, if it makes us stop growing, then I would say they win, but that's not quite right.
That's right.
We don't grow the way we could. So for me, I have ADHD, which growing up, I thought I was really dumb. Yeah. Like the whole time I was growing up. And I remember parent-teacher conferences. And back when I was little, the kids didn't go. Mm-hmm. And I remember sitting there at home wondering what they were saying about me. And like my mom came home and she was disappointed that during story time, I would get up and walk to the window and I would be listening, but I would need to do something else while I was doing it. So I really thought I was dumb. And then when I went to college, I took an IQ test and I'm not bragging because it doesn't mean too much, but it's a 132. I'm technically a genius. And I went, no, that's not right. I'm really dumb. I'm really bad at everything that I do. And so my doctor said, no, you're not. You just need to learn to work with your skills and work with your things. So they become my superpower instead of something that limits me.
I love that, Heidi. I'm so glad you shared that because I know, while you guys are watching us, there are parents that are there as well with you, some of you. Mm-hmm. And I want to say to parents, sometimes we are so discouraged by what doctors and what therapists and different people say, they're not going to amount to anything. Mm-hmm. Listen, you don't know that your child may end up being the next Ari Chung, mm-hmm. the next Heidi, the next Vanessa, mm-hmm. the next Coy. You don't know. And so we got to keep putting positive things into our kids, telling them that they can do even the hard thing, but they can do it. They can do it if they put their minds to it. And we need to be advocates for our children. Mm-hmm. We need to be advocates for them, not somebody else. Sometimes we're looking for the teachers and everything. No, you be an advocate for your kid. And how can I give my kid what I never got? Think about it even harder. That's why you need to give it. Make sure that they get it. Mm-hmm. Give them the encouragement. Tell them they did a good job. And if they didn't, if they didn't do a good job, you know what? We're going to try again. That's what we're going to do. Because you need to be able to forgive yourself. That's it. When I make a mistake, I need to forgive me. And I need to know that my mom and dad forgive me too. Even if I do get a little punishment, still that you still love me, that you care about me, and that I get to do it over. Yeah. Okay? So and that's really, really important.
Mm-hmm. And kids, it's super important that you stand up for yourself and you do the best you can with the skills that you have. Right. You don't let anyone put dirt on you. You shake that off and you pack it down.
And pack it under. That's right. Shake it off and pack it under. Shake it off and pack it under. That's
all right. Say that with us. You know what?
Shake it off and pack it
under.
I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Make sure you click that like and subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the Creative School videos that will be coming soon. Until next time, thank you. Bye.